On Divorce Court today, it was love at first sight between a DJ and a woman in his club. But now that Shakir and Barbara have gotten together, he's playing a sad song. Should these two stay on the road to marriage? Barbara Woodford and Shakir Bahati have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toller to resolve. Testimony in Divorce Court before your vows starts now.
Ms. Woodford, Ms. Bahati, the two of you have been dating for a while. You believe you want to get married, but you're not quite sure, so you came here to get my opinion. You've given me your marriage license with permission to tear it up should I think the union is ill-advised, and you also taken my compatibility test. Before we get to either one of those things, I'm going to start with you, Ms. Woodford. Why do you love him, but are not sure that marriage is the thing to do?
I love him because he's a genuine good person, and he has a lot of great qualities about him. But there's just a couple of little things that could be fixed about him.
Now, what do you think he needs to tweak?
Everything.
Mr. Bahati, one of it is inability to follow rules. Do you know what the rule is in here? You don't speak until I talk to you. Simple one. Go ahead.
Okay, just little things. I mean, one thing is hygiene.
Oh.
He doesn't smell or anything like that. It's just that I have to tell him or remind him to take a shower. He's a grown man. I feel like I should not have to remind you to take a shower. I shouldn't have to tell you to take a shower. It's just you go to the gym, you sit down for a minute, okay, you go to the shower. You don't go to the gym, come upstairs, sit on the couch for 3-4 hours, sit in your own little sweat, and then
Hurt. Everything else, you see, she thinks she fancy. If you look at her right now, you know, hair
Well,
done.
let me ask you this, Ms. Woodford. Is the problem really that you picked up and moved to be with him, and now you're feeling like, ooh, what did I do? Because you're feeling vulnerable?
yes, I feel like I've been bamboozled. Like I've been like he put on a whole act or something because it's just not the same.
But tell me how he used to be and how he is now. That makes you feel bamboozled.
When we first started dating and how he got me out here, it was very genuine, and I felt like he wasn't going to let me down and everything was going to be okay.
Well, hang on. Let's back up a little bit. You were both in Philadelphia?
No.
You were in
Los Angeles.
You're Los Angeles. You were in Philly.
No, I'm from Philadelphia, but that's not where we met.
Where did you meet?
We met in D.C.
In D.C. And at some point,
She was on me.
You left D.C. and moved to L.A.
Yeah.
At your behest, did you ask her to come, or did she just show?
I asked for her permission, her mother's permission. I wanted to take her and start a family, start a whole nother life with her in Los Angeles.
What is he doing now that makes you believe that he misrepresented himself, or that is not appropriate now that you've made the move? I'm not hearing that.
Now that I made the move and I'm here under him and I'm here with him, things have just changed. I mean, he's cheap, for one thing, and he just seems like he has a very, he's feeling himself now because I have to go to him for things I need or want. And it never was like that with me. I always had my own. So it feels like I think he's feeling himself right now because I need him.
He's in charge because you're out here, you have nothing, and he needs to take care of it.
And basically starting over.
Are you sure it's not you that feels that way?
Next, for this couple, which is worse? Barbara's weave hair in the sink or Shakir's cheap behavior? Your mama warned you not to marry your mate. If she was right and divorce is your best option, call toll-free at 1-877-3.
Capable of doing right now. No, I don't work right now.
In lieu of that, though, do you keep it cool at the house? I mean, my mother never worked, but the house was cool.
Yes, I do. I keep the house cool. I keep he always has clean laundry. He has, the bed is made. Everything is always clean. I cook probably at least 4 times out of the week.
No, you want to go out 4 times a week.
I keep my baby clean.
I keep
Stop.
I keep everything together. He's on the road all the time. He's cheap. Are you going to pay a nanny? He doesn't think about all of these things that come along with things. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's
Would
just
you be satisfied if she was doing better at the house and not working? Would that be sufficient for you?
No.
She can do whatever she wants to do. If it takes her to work and to get a job, I'll figure out the baby situation with a nanny. I got plenty of people that can watch my baby and I'll pay them. That's not the problem. She's just lazy.
He don't want to pay nobody.
Lazy.
You hear that?
You know, Mr. Bahati, you get what you pay for. You going to pay for, give janky money for a babysitter. You get a janky babysitter.
No.
And you
It
don't
doesn't
want
matter
that.
if it's family or not.
When Divorce Court Before Your Vows continues, can Shakir overcome the anger he feels about Barbara?
Do you agree with Shakir that Barbara has grown lazy since moving to L.A.? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court Before Your Vows continues.
Mr. Bahati, you seem angry. And I'm going along here, and for a minute, this is a Before Your Vows where 2 people come in, they're considering getting married, and they love each other, and like halfway in, I thought I was in a divorce case. I had to look back at my paperwork. You seemed very too through. Are you too through, or are you in it, you just want to get it together?
I'm in it, and I'm willing to get it together because I do love her. I like her. She had my baby, my first child, so I'm willing to do whatever it takes to work it out. I'm just tired of the laziness. If I go overseas or anywhere, I expect to come back with a meal on the table, clean house. Sometimes I don't get that. And I just like that. She's claiming that she cleaned up all this stuff, but like I said, I still see hair in the sink. I still see makeup on the counter. It's nasty to me. I gotta call a maid.
It's nasty to him? He don't even shower every day. But that's nasty to him. You think he call a maid? Do you think he call a maid? He don't leave a $10 tip. Do you think he call a maid? Let's be serious.
Hey, let's stop here. Let's stop here for a second. And there's something that I always like to do is I said, you're considering getting married, so you should be able to tell me, give me a 90-second sales job on why, above all others, Mr. Bahati is the guy for you, okay? Now think about it. Sales job. You trying to make me believe that I should give you back your marriage license. So here we go, Ms. Woodford. Tell me why he's it.
Mr. Bahati is right for me. He's a good, genuine guy. He's a great father. He is a sweet person, a great personality. That's what attracted me. And I feel that he's just a very genuine, good-hearted person. I
have expressed more passion and love for the guy, the clerk at the grocery store, than you just did for Mr. Bahati. That was sad, weak, and tired. He's a genuine, I know a lot of genuine people. Mr. Bahati, let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. And I'm going to give you a good, clean 90 seconds for you to tell me why Ms. Woodford is the woman for you. Go.
Ms. Woodford is the woman for me because she's been there by my side the whole time. She hasn't left. She hasn't did anything stupid to tarnish the relationship. She's a great mother. She's just the most coolest woman I've ever met, just inside and out. She's a great cook. She's just the best woman, that I've ever met. And she's like my best friend, and I care about her. That's why she got a ring on her finger, and I want to continue with her.
He did a lot better than you did, and he only got a C.
Judge Lynn Toller's ruling next. Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toller's ruling right now.
Ms. Woodard, in your compatibility test, you claim that Mr. Bahati is an emotional crybaby.
Yes, I did.
He doesn't seem that way. What do you mean by an emotional crybaby?
He just wants people to feel bad for him all the time. Every time we get in an argument, I always have to be the one that consoles him. I always have to tell him I'm sorry. I always have to, beg him for forgiveness or just to...
I got it.
I'm a Cancer, Your Honor.
What?
So that's a Cancer trait.
Yeah, but that's no excuse.
I can't believe people still talk that stuff in this day and age.
We get sensitive, but we are loving and caring people.
Mr. Bahati, there is absolutely nothing wrong with being sensitive, and I don't think you have to defend yourself. I support you in that. I think women spend a lot of time asking men to be sensitive and kind and caring, and with that comes emotional and an occasional bucket of tears. And if hey,
tell them.
Don't look. No. Here's the thing. I'm going to do this right now just so nobody's confused. Here's what you did wrong. You got up and moved somewhere without any support, any way and you're scared. You cannot get up and leave on the promise of a tomorrow. You cannot give up your family, your support system, your education, and go hop off with somebody and expect to feel secure. I don't know how much he has or has not changed, but I know if you've got any sense at all, you don't feel totally and completely safe because you've given up all of the things that held you up and made you strong on your own. You put them away, and then you bounce with this guy. So you are dependent upon him. You're subject to his whims because you put yourself in that position. And I bet it's messing with your head. It would mess with mine. You got a kid with him, and you're just out there. Mr. Bahati, I'm cheap too. And I get it. You like to hang on to your money. I like to hang on, but I don't cheat people. And I think when you have service like that and those people are dependent on tips to make their money, you're cheating them. And if you're one of these brothers who believes that the world is going to end tomorrow, like you said, why don't you go out a good guy? I bet you want to get paid for what you do for a living. I expect you want to get paid the going rate and its value and its worth. And how can you get that if you won't give that to other people? You need to think about that for a moment. Listen, I think that the two of you need to go to marriage counseling because I don't think the two of you know what a good relationship is. I don't think you know how to have a conversation. I don't think you know how to compromise. I don't think you know I don't even think you know what marriage requires. So I'm going to get you started with somebody to talk to because you need to do a whole process, a whole course, a whole months and months of stuff before you get married. But I want you to continue to pursue that because you had a baby together. Don't have babies before you already have the guy. Don't do it. It puts you in a very insecure position. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. And you need to remember that she is feeling insecure and scared. And you need to acknowledge that with kindness, love, and care and a responsiveness to the concerns that you have. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Bahati?
Yeah.
I don't think you're a bad guy at all. Not at all. And if he wants to take an hour before he gets in the shower, leave that
Not
man
an hour.
alone.
It's not an hour.
Well, if it's 2
If I
or
wanna
3
next
play-
day.
If I want to
If
play
it's-
my video game,
The
let me
next
play
day.
it.
Ms. Woodford, woo! Don't be that kind of wife. You know what I mean? Don't
Nag.
nag and point and pistol and all this kind of stuff. Don't do all that. You work on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
This matter is adjourned.
Barbara and Shakir agree with the judge's ruling and are working to build a solid foundation for their relationship. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.